Hi, can you hear me? Well, hello. Can you hear me?
Okay, okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, okay, that sounds good. And are you ready for the class today?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay,
Let's get started.
all right, all right. Let's get started. So, today we're going to be reading from this book, and we are going to be talking about generations. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to label the pictures with the life stages below. Number one.
This is teacher honest has this. Is that the book upper immediate, right?
Yes, upper immediate.
Okay. Is
Is the
that I think it's a workbook, right? It's not the
it is a workbook actually. Did you have a different book? This is the book I was given for
last time
today.
I remember we learned in let me see. Wait a second. Last time we learned oh no, not this one. Let me find it
Okay,
first.
no problem.
We learned curse book.
The course book. Let's
Yeah,
see. Let me just make sure there isn't a mistake. Let's see. Oh yes, we used a different book, but it's
yeah.
still by the same. I think it's still by the same company. That was the upper intermediate. That was the third edition.
Yeah.
I think this is just the book they want us to use for today, because this is the book I was given. So, do you want to continue from the other one, or do you want to use this one? It's up to you.
I think we can use the last book we have learned last last time. I think we learned that book.
Okay, the last book. Okay, just
Yeah.
give me a second. Okay, this is the introduction. I'm sorry, just give me a second. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just gonna take a second. I just talked to the person in charge as well, and she's just going to get more information. Sorry for the wait. So we're just going to use the PDF instead. So I'm just going to bring this book, but feel free to correct me if I'm wrong as well. So I believe this was the last one we used.
Is there any color? I think that's the right book.
This was the upper intermediate
The teacher book. That's a teacher book.
The teacher book?
Yeah, the last book we learned is a student book and it have color. I remember it. There's
Okay.
teacher book and student book.
The teacher book and student books. Okay. Let me see. Okay, it's just gonna take a second. Okay, yes, I think this is the book that we used instead. Let's see. I just want to make sure it's the right one first before we get into it.
The teacher book. Can you find the student book?
The student book?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, give me a second again.
Okay.
Just have to review that that particular video to just make sure. Okay, I think we used the upper intermediate students book in our last class. It just looks a bit different, but I think it's pretty similar to what we used. Okay, yes, we do have the book. Yes, it's just the orange book. It looks a bit different, but it's this book here. I'm just gonna share my screen so we can start using this one. It looks pretty different from the other books, but it's still here. This is the one we used during our last class. Let's see. And we stopped at, let's see, we stopped at page, okay, we read to 1A, unit 1A. Okay.
Can you find the book?
Yes, I found the book. Let's see. It's on page 9, I think. That's where we stopped. The book looks a bit different from the book that we had today. That's why there's a bit of a confusion in the class, but let me see. I know there are two different books. Just want to make sure we're kind of reading the right one. Okay, here we go. This is it. We were on page 9, I think. We read through
We finished
here.
that.
We
We
finished.
finished. Yeah,
Okay.
we finished. Are they like I finished that? Yeah, I finished that already.
Okay. All right. Let's
Yeah,
start.
I finished that.
You
I
finished
finished
this.
that too.
You finished this one too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I finished that. Let me see. Just slide down. I'll see.
Okay.
We finished that
Finish
too.
this. All right.
Yeah, vloggers. Yeah, the same.
We finished vloggers as well.
Vloggers.
Let's see. All right. Let's see. Okay.
Photo. Oh, no, wait. I think photo comparison.
Photo
Yeah,
comparison. Okay.
comparison. Yeah.
We just start off at photo comparison actually. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna start again from this. Now we're gonna do a bit of a practice. It's just basically gonna be a speaking practice. It says work in pairs and describe one photo, each A or B, and what do you think is happening, and use the phrases below to help you. So we're basically going to use, we're going to describe this picture. We're going to talk
Okay.
about what we think is going on in this picture. I'm just going to add a few more minutes to the class as well for the time I spent searching, so that way you get the full time.
Okay, sure. I want to ask this first. What is photo comparison?
So when you compare something, you say that one thing looks like another thing. That's basically comparison. You say that one particular thing looks like another thing.
Okay.
And if you comparison basically says one thing looks like another, and contrast, which is the opposite of comparison, says that one thing does not look like another. So when you compare something, you say one thing looks like another thing. When you contrast it, you say one thing does not look like another thing. So that is basically what that means.
Okay.
So let's see. What are two things that are similar in these pictures? What are some things that you can compare with these pictures? What are things that are similar?
What can you say it again?
What are some things that are similar in these two pictures? If you wanted to compare them and say these two pictures are similar, what would you say is similar with these two pictures?
To the picture, say like, but some popular guy or someone,
Okay.
and a lot of people are chasing our photo. Take a photo
Okay.
like that.
So they are both pictures of celebrities. So celebrities are just famous people. And in both pictures, they are lots of people in the background. So that is one comparison. Now, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So now we're going to speculate, and we're going to use some words here to talk about some things that are going on in this picture. It says, describe one photo each, A or B, and what do you think is happening, and use the phrases below to help you.
Okay. I can't be sure, but wait. I think it's a bit lagging. I cannot really hear you really clearly, and
Okay, you can't
your
hear me?
screen is like.
Oh, all right. It's not a problem. So what I was saying was that basically we're going to use these words to describe what we see in the picture. So we're going to work in pairs and we're going to describe one photo each and what we think is happening. We're going to use these phrases to help us. So I'm just going to do the first one. I can't be sure, but I think
I can't be
that
sure, but I think. But I think.
So I can't be
I
sure.
think the people, they chasing or the famous the people or an actor,
Okay.
or we say celebrities
Okay. I can't be sure, but I think the people are
in
chasing.
the car
Okay.
are chasing or chasing famous people or actors in the car.
Okay. Number 2 says it looks like some kind of dash or maybe a dash.
It look. It's look. It looks like some kind of fans or maybe some maybe some this okay. No, I cannot say that.
Okay.
It looks like some kind of this time I described the picture B.
Picture B. Okay.
It's like some kind of festival like Oscar or maybe something else with their actors or coming to that.
Okay.
Or coming to that. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. That's fine. It looks like some kind of festival or maybe something else with an actor coming to the stage. So the third one says it's / there's a sort of.
It looks like to me what is it look like to it looks to me like wait, it looks to me I hardly use that, so I'm not really understand how to use that.
Okay. Okay. I can say something like
I hardly
it's
use, so I'm not.
It looks to me like there is an event that is occurring in this picture. So it looks to me like there is an event that is occurring in this picture.
Okay. Wait, what is a sort of? What's a sort of?
Sort of.
Yeah.
Is kind of. It says that there is a type of something. For example, if I say there's sort of to say there's sort of an incident or okay, let's use a different sentence. It's sort of a big deal, or it's sort of a big deal. This means that it's a kind of big deal. That's basically what sort of means.
Okay.
Sort of basically means a kind of.
Okay, I understand now. It's a kind of in picture A. Oh, okay. In picture A, people are kind of exciting and really want to see the face of that celebrities.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. They're most likely or something like that. For example, if I say they're most likely something, it means that there's a high chance that they are this, or there's a high chance that they are that. That's what most likely means. So, yeah, that's basically what that means. Let's see. The next one says, I'd say that.
Okay. I say that um I say that um I say that I say that there's a lot of photographers are taking photos. I'm not really sure what I'm saying, but
Okay. Let's see. I say that they're taking photos, or
they're taking photos, or they're kind of stalking. I think not stalking.
okay. Okay, you can say something like, I'd say that they are, let's see. Okay, I'll say that they are pretty famous. I'd say that they are pretty famous, or I'd say that they are interesting people, or something like that. Or basically something like that. So now, let's see. Now that we're done with that, we're going to work on some. We're gonna have some vocabulary practice based on this. Yes.
Awful, delight, ecstatic, exhausted, fascinated, hilarious, miserable, starving, terrible, terrified, thrilled, and wonderful.
Okay. Perfect. Now that we know what these words are, we're just gonna group them into positive.
I think
words.
most of the words I'm not understand here.
Okay.
I can read, I can understand it.
Okay, it's fine. Let's go over the words. We're just gonna go over it one word at a time. Just give me a second. Oh, just going to make sure I explain everything. So, like I said, the words we're gonna talk about are awful, delighted, ecstatic, exhausted, fascinated, hilarious, miserable, starving, terrible, terrified, thrilled, and wonderful. And basically, I'm just going to go over these words one word at a time, and I'm going to explain to you what they mean before we use them in sentences.
There's ChatGPT, right?
Yes. Yes. So let's go over the first one. If something is
Very
awful,
bad.
yes, that's basically what it means.
Bad or unpleasant.
Yes. Awful basically means very bad or unpleasant. An example could be the weather is awful.
We like.
The weather is awful. Could you make a sentence with awful?
My friend is really awful.
My friend is really awful
Today.
Okay, my friend is really awful today. All right, now that we understand what that one means, the next one we're going to talk about is delighted. If you are delighted, it basically means that you are very happy.
Okay.
An example could be, she was delighted to see her friend. So, could you make a sentence with the word delighted?
I really delight when the teacher stop calling me when I'm not even raise my hand.
Okay. I was really delighted when the teacher stopped calling me when I wasn't even raising my hand. Okay. So the next word after delighted is exhausted. And exhausted basically means very, very tired. Or you can also say extremely tired. So extremely tired or very, very tired. If you want to use the word exhausted in a sentence, you can basically say, I was exhausted after the long day. That's the first one. Or, I was exhausted when he didn't show up on time. So now let's use the word exhausted in a sentence.
I was exhausted when I heard there's more homework in the weekend.
Okay, I was exhausted when I heard there was more homework during the weekend. So let's go over to the next one. After exhausted, we have fascinated. Okay, or we actually missed one. The one before exhausted is ecstatic.
Ecstatic.
So ecstatic basically means extremely happy. Or very, very happy. This is even stronger than delighted. For example, if you want to use the word ecstatic in a sentence, you can say something like, he was ecstatic when he saw his mother for the first time in 10 years. Or he was ecstatic when he won the prize. So this basically means extremely happy.
Okay.
He was ecstatic when he won the prize. Okay. The next one after ecstatic is exhausted.
Yeah, we have explained the word already.
Oh, we've done that one before.
It's
That's
fascinated.
okay. We did that. Oh, so yes, we did miss one, so that's why. After that, we have fascinated. This means very interested or amazed by something. If you're fascinated by something, you're very interesting or amazed by something. And if you want to use the word fascinated in a sentence, you can say, the children were fascinated by the magic show. Children were fascinated by the magic show. Let's go over to the next one. Now let's use. Okay, I want you to try to use the word fascinated in a sentence of your own.
Fascinated. Okay, let me think. My friend were fascinated by. My friends were fascinated by playing new update.
Okay. My friends were fascinated by the new updates. Okay. So after fascinated, the next word we're gonna use is hilarious. Hilarious basically means very funny. An example could be, the movie was hilarious. This means the movie was very funny. Could you make a sentence with the word hilarious?
Let me think. Hilarious. The magic show was hilarious.
Okay, the magic show was hilarious. Okay, all right, that's a very good answer. The next one we're gonna go over is miserable. This means very unhappy or uncomfortable. If I want to use the word miserable in a sentence, you can say, he felt miserable because he was sick. He felt very unhappy. He was not happy. He was very uncomfortable because he was sick. Now, could you use the word miserable in a sentence?
He felt miserable when she left him.
Okay. She felt miserable when she left him. Okay. Now, the next word after that is, let's see, the next word we're going to talk about is starving.
I know starving. It's very hungry, I know.
Very hungry, all right?
I'm very starving.
Terrible,
yeah, terrible, I know.
You know
Terrified, I know.
Okay.
No, terrified, no. Thrill, I don't know thrill, what's thrill?
Okay. Thrill basically means very excited and very happy. So if you're thrilled by something, the thing makes you very happy or very excited. For example, I was thrilled to get the job. Could you make a sentence with the word thrilled?
I was thrilled when I was thrilled when I get to summer camp.
Okay. I was thrilled when I got to summer camp. Okay, that's perfect. And after that, the next word is wonderful. Wonderful basically means very good or amazing.
I know that.
Okay, perfect. All right, now that we've understood what some of these words mean, what we're going to do next is that we're going to group these words into positive and negative. So the first word we're going to talk about is awful. Is this a positive word or a negative word?
Awful. Awful is a negative word.
Okay. Okay. After awful, we have delighted. Is this positive
Delighted,
or
positive.
negative? All right. Okay. After delighted, we have ecstatic. Is this positive
Ecstatic.
or negative?
Wait, exhausted. Exhausted is. I know, ecstatic first. Um ecstatic is positive.
Positive. Okay. Okay. After ecstatic, the next word we're going to talk about is exhausted. Is exhausted a positive word or a negative word?
Exhausted is negative word.
Okay. All right. After exhausted, the next word we're going to talk about is fascinated. Is fascinated a
Fascinated
positive or negative?
is positive.
Positive. Okay. All right. After fascinated, we have hilarious. Is hilarious positive or negative?
Yeah, is positive.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. The next is miserable. Is miserable positive or negative?
Absolutely negative.
Okay. Miserable is negative. After that, you have starving. Is starving a positive word or a negative word?
Yeah, it's certainly negative.
Okay. What about terrible? Is terrible a positive word or a negative word?
Terrible, negative.
Okay. And thrilled, is this a positive or a negative word?
Thrilled is positive.
Okay. Thrilled is positive. After thrilled, we have wonderful. Is this positive or negative?
It's positive.
Positive. Okay, perfect. Now, after this, okay, now we're done with this. We are just going to, we're going to go over to this part that says modifying extreme adjectives. We do not use modifying adverbs like very and quiet with extreme adjectives. Instead, we use absolutely, completely, or really, really, or totally. For example, I was absolutely terrified. I was completely terrified. And I was really terrified. So these words are what we call extreme adjectives. They basically tell the person who is listening to what we're saying that the emotion we felt while
Higher.
we expressed, yes, is higher, basically. All right.
Absolutely cinema.
Yes. These are some of the words we can use. Although there are more, these are some of the ones we can use. We have absolutely. We have completely. And we have really. This is a very common one.
Yeah.
Really. Let's see. We have really. And we have totally. So let's try to make a couple of sentences with these words. Let's make one with absolutely.
This movie is absolutely cinema.
Okay, this movie is absolutely instead of saying absolutely cinema, you can say
I know.
Yeah.
Absolutely peak. Can I say absolutely peak?
Absolutely peak. Yes, you can say absolutely peak. And the reason why it's absolute cinema rather than absolutely cinema is because, like, yeah, it's a meme. Yeah, I know.
Completely Let me think. Completely. I completely understand.
Okay, I completely understand. Okay. What about really?
I'm really starving.
Okay, I'm really starving. Okay. After that, the next one is totally.
He's totally hypercortisol.
Okay, he is totally
Hypercortisol.
okay. Hyper. Okay. Okay, he's totally hyper. Okay, let's go over to the next one. Okay, now what we're gonna do is, let's see. Okay, we're gonna do something very similar to what we did with these pictures. We're just gonna do another comparison. And in this one, we're going to compare the photos again. And then we're going to give our own opinion about the advantages and disadvantages of being a well-known celebrity. So let's compare the photos. Okay, all right, let's compare photo C and photo D. And what would you say an advantage is of being a highly known celebrity?
What can you say again?
So for the rule of this one is going to be this. We're going to compare two photos, just like photo C and photo D. And then after we compare the photos, we get the similarities out of the way. We're going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of being a highly known celebrity, a popular celebrity. That's basically what we're going to do.
Okay. Like the good thing or the bad thing about them?
Yes, basically.
Okay, advantage and disadvantage. Let me think. The advantages of a popular celebrities is they are like, some of them are actors or something, or they can be a singer, but they are they because their voice are really good or their act is so good, so they can be a celebrity. So that's why a lot of people watch them a lot. The director can earn a lot of money by making movies, and that film studio will have more fans, more people want to watch it. But the disadvantage of uh, popular celebrity is some of their fans are really some of them a bit, how to say, I don't know how to say them. Well, I think some of them are really a bit crazy. I think not really
Okay.
crazy, but most of us cannot understand that. But they are doing something is really a normal thing to do. Like they are just they fighting, the fans are fighting, or they just trying to do they do everything to see that famous people are to just shake hands. So
Okay.
that's why you need securities. But that is not the only disadvantages of popular celebrity. The second disadvantage I want to tell you is about photographers. Some of the photographers are like taking a photo of them like can be every day. They can use fly cams or anything to just take the picture. But so the popular celebrities, some famous people, they lost their own privacy.
Okay.
So that's the advantages. So I don't have anything to tell more about that. So that's all.
Oh no, that's fine. You've said plenty. So so for an advantage, they're famous, they're wealthy, and they have lots of fans. So those are very strong advantages. They're known. They're usually known around the world, and a lot of people love them. So for your disadvantages, some of them are a bit crazy. They get a lot of attention, and they sometimes lose their privacy, which is very correct as well. So let's go over to the next one. We just spent 2 more minutes. I know we started a bit later. With the time that we spent, we may have cut into the time by quite a bit. So I'm just going to end the class in about 1 minute. Let's see.
So we will continue that later.
Yes. So since we've done a comparison with this one, we can just skip. We can just probably skip from this comparison, and we can just
Next time we will do 1H, right?
Yes. We can just continue from 1H instead.
Continue.
Yeah, we'll just continue from 1H.
Page 18. Okay, I remember it now.
Okay. So page 18. Yes. Thank you so much for being able to make it, and I will see you again in our next class. Before I go, do you have any questions for me?
I don't have any question. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, you're very welcome. Have a very good day and take care. Bye.
See you next time.
Yes, I'll see you next time as well. Bye.